Hello and welcome back to another video from your University of New Money, University of New Mercy. This will be the day 434 video, doing 433 and 434 tonight. 433, I did my sports recap, including the disappointment for the Broncos, but still keeping my faith. Season's young. Go Russell Wilson. In this video, 434, I'm going to talk about the Ethereum Merge. So without any further ado, let me go ahead and jump right into that. If you enjoy this content, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, leave comments. I appreciate all of your support on this YouTube channel. I don't do this for any monetary reason or anything. Just I definitely enjoy recapping my days, enjoying life, and sharing my knowledge and fun with all of you. I believe in crypto deeply, and tomorrow is going to be one of the biggest days in crypto history and human history. It's hard not to hype it up enough. I've been watching The Modern Investor or Money Rules on YouTube, and he's been hyping it up insanely. I think in one of his videos, he was talking about maybe getting $70,000 per month of passive income from the Ethereum Merge. I can tell you, being an Ethereum validator, that's not going to happen, at least to me, as I'm a validator with 32 Ethereum locked up, and I wouldn't mind getting maybe like $10,000 a month at some point in the future from Ethereum, but 70,000, that's pretty extreme. And we can do some simple math here. Now, quickly getting into the merge. As of right now, it's about 7:30 here in Albuquerque. So around 9:30, 10 o'clock tomorrow night should be the actual merge here in Albuquerque. If you don't know what the merge is for Ethereum, it's where the beacon chain merges. So like the beacon chain is a proof of stake system with Ethereum. It's going to merge with the proof of work system, which is the way that Ethereum has worked in the past. So essentially the miners, the proof of work people, they're going away. They're being replaced with people like me, the stakers, the validators. It's not as simple as it sounds. Now, if you just want to do simple staking, I think you could probably go to an exchange like Coinbase, Binance, that sort of place, and just stake your coins there. It's probably a lot easier than what I do. I actually have my 32 Ethereum locked up in the beacon chain, in the Ethereum system. I have to run an actual I think it's an executor client. That's new to me. I've been running a validator client and a beacon chain for years now, since I locked away my Ethereum back in December 2020. It makes it sound like it doesn't use any computing power. No, you need to have at least a 1 terabyte hard drive to do this. You need to have a decent processor. You need to have some computer knowledge, being able to work with command prompts. It's not as easy as it sounds. You also don't have to be like a PhD in computer science. Like, it's not that hard. But to me, it's worth it. Being as much into crypto as I am, I have to have Bitcoin as a substantial part of my portfolio, and I had to have Ethereum as a substantial part of my portfolio. And being a validator, it's almost like a duty of mine to do this. The rest of it is, XRP, Energy Web Token, VeChain, Planet Finance, Litecoin, all the other coins I have. They're just sort of my more fun speculative coins. But Ethereum and Bitcoin are king. I always tell people to get the one Bitcoin first. To me, that's the most important thing. Bitcoin is going to be around forever. I still think a $1.3 million Bitcoin by the year 2030, like Cathie Wood thinks, is totally realistic. But at the same time, would I be surprised if Ethereum flippins Bitcoin and actually is more profitable over the next 5 to 10 years? I would not be shocked whatsoever. So to my friends and family who I've told to get one Bitcoin, I apologize if Ethereum is actually even more profitable, but I don't have any regrets doing that, because I believe the worst Bitcoin would ever get is to be number 2, whereas Ethereum still has risks. As if this thing has any bugs tomorrow, if there's any bugs in the future with Ethereum, Ethereum has a ton of competitors in terms of Solana, Cardano, whereas Bitcoin, nobody's really competing with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is its own special thing. And so Ethereum comes with more risks than Bitcoin. Therefore, you might have better rewards with Ethereum, but we'll see what happens. It's going to be a wonderful battle that we see play out over the next 5 to 10 years. Proof of work versus proof of stake, Bitcoin versus Ethereum, something which is really a store of value, which is something which is all about smart contracts and usability. So, something which is, Bitcoin, which is kind of crude and not advanced on a base layer, but you can build layers on top of it. You can build the Lightning Network. You can build functionality as layers on top of Bitcoin. So I'm not worried about Bitcoin advancing, whereas Ethereum seems more advanced on the base layer. But again, there are problems with proof of stake, because it's sure proof of stake gets rid of a lot of the energy requirements, but you know, part of proof of work is the security of the network, that it takes so much energy to secure the network, that it is more diversified around the world. So, I mean, you can look at the pros and cons of Bitcoin and Ethereum. We'll see how it plays out. I own a substantial amount of both coins, and I'm very proud of that. And so the merge is going to be a huge event, not just for Ethereum tomorrow, but for the entire cryptocurrency industry and the world, I believe. Is, you know, if you haven't really been following Ethereum or the merge, you know, to say what this means in terms of leading toward Ethereum, if they could ever have the amount of transactions that Visa has, is from what I've been reading, is the merge is the first step toward the next advancement, which would be sharding. And if sharding allows Ethereum to do 1 million transactions per second, which is way more than Visa can do, I believe, that is real world stuff right there. Is why then couldn't Ethereum replace Visa in terms of transactions? So, you know, what this merge means, if it goes smoothly tomorrow, is a huge deal. I'm totally excited, being a validator, being into crypto, and for the entire crypto industry. At the same time, you know, we live in a crazy world. You still have the Russia-Ukraine conflict. You still have rampant inflation. The stock market was down massively today because inflation numbers were worse than most people were expecting. And so now that crypto is highly correlated with the stock market, which is still strange to me, but whatever. It's, you know, traded more like a tech. Bitcoin is traded more like a tech stock than what it should be, which is a hedge against inflation. But, you know, either way, you know, long term, I still believe in crypto. Short term, I think the merge should be a real world event that causes the price to go up. As you can watch the Modern Investor or Money Rules, is what's happening is you're getting a huge supply shock. Is the miners who have been getting a lot of Ethereum awards, they're going away. The burn rate is going to be immense for Ethereum. So it's actually going to be a deflationary currency, a deflationary crypto. Yeah, people like me who are still going to have their 32 plus Ethereum locked away, not being traded. Having a supply locked away, of course, that reduces the actual floating supply, which should cause the price to increase. And I've been doing this since December 2020, but a lot more people are getting into it right now. Now that the merge is happening, you're getting institutional investors and retail investors who are like, oh, the merge is actually happening. I want to stake my 32 Ethereum. So you're getting more and more of that locked away, not in circulation. So I don't think this is a buy the rumor, sell the news. I believe this news, once it's implemented, is a real world effect. But if the price of crypto went down, I wouldn't be surprised, just because of other events that are going on in the world. So what do you think will happen? Leave your comments in the comments section, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, what you think is going to happen with crypto. I'm optimistic the rest of 2022 and long term, but you know, when I do these price predictions, it's kind of tongue in cheek, and I don't take them too seriously, because long term, I believe I'm going to win. Short term, there's, you know, going to be volatility, price fluctuations, crypto exchanges, betting too much on leverage and going under, and people losing their funds, and just chaos in the world. So you're going to have craziness there. But long term, this thing is here to stay. It's going to revolutionize the world. Can't wait for that. I'm going to go ahead and keep, I actually have, I'm downloading essentially the Ethereum One chain to 2 locations, to my laptop and to my desktop, as I'm trying to get ready for tomorrow. My systems aren't totally ready to go for tomorrow, but I'm hoping within the next 24 hours that everything's going to be a smooth transition, as I've been a validator, like I said, since December 2020. I've had a couple periods of downtime. I actually had to buy this laptop because my other laptop proved to be too slow and I was losing out on passive income that way. So with this new laptop, it's been better. But even with this new laptop, I had to go into the BIOS and update some of the settings. Is for whatever reason, my computer kept freezing roughly roughly every 24 hours, and I was losing out rewards on that. Now I've got my laptop to the point it doesn't freeze ever, and so I'm very pumped about that. But it's been a work in progress, just kind of like life. Everything is a work in progress. You got to live, learn, keep loving, and keep growing as a person. And so that's what I pray for all of you out there. Going to keep working on my Ethereum stuff tonight, get it ready within the next 24 hours. Enjoy tomorrow, which is going to be September 14th. Very historic day in Ethereum's history, crypto history, and world history. Go celebrate it with me. You all have a wonderful night. God bless, and take care.